Hello. What's going on, everyone? It's KIM in the SAV, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia, of BetterBodyCrew.com. And guys, it has been so long since I've been with y'all. I am hurting right now because they are doing some stuff in my area to update it to 5G. So this is just a regular video. I wish it were a Facebook Live so I could interact with y'all, but I will be back soon, okay? Anywho, guys, let me get to the point of this video. I no longer use CashApp, neither personally nor professionally, and I'm going to tell you why. Because as many of you guys know, I love to be paid, okay, and I love to accept all forms of payment, okay. But in this new day and age where we have all these peer-to-peer apps that allow us to transfer money very quickly, very seamlessly, it's very important that we be cognizant of the fact that everything that is easy may not be the best thing for us. So while I have been using Cash App for quite some time now, got the Square card and everything, y'all. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. They have a card. I'm going to, I get a lot of transactions. So I'm like, oh, my Cash App stuff, some of it can go to my bank account and then the others can go to my card, and I can have more of a separation between business and personal life with regards to my expenses. Because as all entrepreneurs know, we have a lot of tax advantages, but you really have to structure your business appropriately so that you're doing things correctly to take advantage of those tax advantages, right? So I was like so happy with them for the longest until, and this really slipped my mind, but it came back to the forefront of my mind very recently. But last year, I think it was like November or December of 2018. Of 2018, I had one of my clients that made a purchase. She purchased 2 products. They were $80, okay? And super cool girl. See, y'all don't understand. When I say that my Better Body VIPs are really the best, that's not me like, trying to stroke their ego or anything like that. It's really the truth. I have structured my message in such a way that I attract the right people for me, and they really are. My clients are the best clients in the world. So one of my clients bought 2 products. It totaled $80. That was I think it was November of December of last year. Well, I think it was February of this year, February of 2019, all of a sudden I got an email saying so-and-so, her name requested a refund. And so I'm like, I didn't even know you could request a refund via Cash App. First and foremost, have you ever seen a refund button? I haven't. So that was the first thing that threw me for a loop. Okay. But I was like, maybe this is like a phishing email. Maybe they're trying to get me to click on something to refute the refund so they can get my information. It was not, though. So I reached out to her that day. And it's funny because at first, I called her and it was like, this number has been changed. So I was like, because this is somebody who I'm, we have always had great interactions. So I was like, well, did she request a refund and then change her phone number on me? Hold on one second. Oh, okay. That's a notification. But anyway, her number just changed. I reached out to her on Facebook and she was like, no, I didn't request a refund. And this is somebody who is happy with my products. So I said, I didn't think you did. And so she said, well, just keep me posted about what happens if the money actually is taken from you. I don't know what's going on, but I didn't do that, Kim. And I said, I trust you. I believe you. It's all good. So I think it was like the next day or so. Yeah. The money came out of my bank account from one of the products. And then the next day, it came out of my bank account again for the second product. So although her initial transaction was one transaction for 2 products together, what are we talking, like 3-4 months later, she was refunded. Well, I got a communication making it appear as though she had been refunded the total amount, but instead of it being one transaction for 2 products like she initially paid, it was 2 separate transactions. So I sent her that information and she and I both thought that was super weird. But it never went back to her bank account. It was taken from my bank account, but it never went back to her bank account. So then I was just like, okay, this is kind of weird. But the thing was, now I'm out $80. She doesn't have the $80. However, she did receive the products. My clients are the best. And thankfully, she was like, Kim, I don't know what's going on. I promise you I didn't do this, but I don't want you to be out any money. Like, my clients know I'm a single mom. They see my son in the videos and they are so respectful, so patient, so just wonderful with me. I really appreciate that. So she actually sent me the money again through PayPal. and made me whole, which I was appreciative of. I just hated that this happened because it just didn't make sense. And I had never, ever had a problem with Cash App. So I just kind of chalked it up to a fluke. And I was like, maybe her account got cloned, maybe, who knows? The whole thing was just really, really weird. However, law of numbers, right? For the most part, I've never had an issue. So it just went to the back of my mind because I got my money back, and then I just went on about my business. However, as time has gone on, and I've been speaking to more people who are business owners and do large volumes, like a lot of transactions, I've had people tell me that they have literally, because sometimes in Cash App, like I like my money, okay? So the way I have my Cash App, the way I had it set up was, as soon as someone paid me, boom, it went to my bank account. Now, some people have it set up so that when someone pays them on Cash App, they have to initiate the transfer, whether or not it's going to go to their bank account or to their card or to wherever. Okay, so it's kind of like the money sits there like in a holding state for a while until you tell Cash App what to do with it. Now, I have had people that have told me that while their money was showing in their Cash App account, like they logged in one day and literally the money just started dwindling down, going somewhere where they don't even know. Okay. I've had, because I posted about this on Facebook, but I wanted to come and actually do a video because I know more people will listen to a video than they will read a Facebook post, and the Facebook post goes down the timeline. So when I put this on YouTube, I really want you to think, if you are using Cash App, I want you to think about it, whether or not you should continue using it. I still to this day do not know what happened with that whole situation, my customer and the refund. Like I said, aside from that, I've never had any issues with Cash App. However, like I said, I'm a single mom, so I don't want any issues. What if that amount had been so much larger than $80? What if I didn't have the type of clients that I have, and the girl was just like, well, I didn't do it, so oh well. What if all of those things had happened? So I just really cannot run the risk of something happening and me not getting my money back, being out of the product and out of the money. Especially, what if there were days, guys, oh my gosh, I remember when I worked a job and I got paid once a month, and I got paid $2,300 a month working for the state of Georgia in higher education, in my quote unquote good job. I still don't know how I lived on that type of income. But anywho, there are days when I would get paid like that once a month. Y'all, by the time I got paid on a Friday, or whatever day that first of the month fell, like within 48 hours, my bank account was pretty much at zero or close to it. There were times when something like an $80 charge back would have put me in the red, would have made me negative. You know what I'm saying? And a situation like that where you go in the negative, and what if you charge, over the limit fees or whatever the case may be, you can't go back to Cash App and be like, y'all caused me to be negative and incur more expenses. They'll be like, it's your fault you broke, and you can't go back to your customer and be like, because this happened, it's just so many ifs that were out there. And there were so many things that I was thankful that it played out the way it did, because I feel like that was a warning that, being honest, I didn't heed the first time around. But like I said, as time has gone on, and I've spoken with more colleagues that are entrepreneurs themselves, and I've heard them share with me some stories that are not so pretty about Cash App, I've just decided, you know what? Yes, it's quick and it's easy, but that quickness, that ease is not worth it if one day things don't work out in my favor, like they did this one time when the warning was put out there and I didn't pay attention to it at that point in time. So now I use Zelle. It is the bank to bank or bank to credit union app, and you don't have to have, even if your bank account is not on the list, if you download the Zelle app, you can still link a debit card to it so that you can transfer money. Another thing that I like about Zelle is that they don't take any fees out. So the Cash App percentage that they took out, it was small, but guys, if you do enough transactions, you know as well as I do that those small transactions, those small fees, they add up over time. So why not have all of your money? So far, I am loving Zelle. I feel more secure with them. So I'm just going to tell you, think about the apps that you are using to transfer money. Make sure that you do your research, because a lot of people I know live paycheck to paycheck and they cannot take a hit on any of their transactions. Okay, they can't risk something even being taken away from them or refunded or anything like that. So just wanted to let you know why I stopped using Cash App. I know I was a huge fan of it, but no longer. Let me know if you have any Cash App horror stories or any questions down below this video. And I think that's it for now. If you like this, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit that big red button and the bell to the right, ding dong, so every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Thank you so much for watching. Couldn't spit it out there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.